in the quaint coastal town of Newport Harbor, where the sea's whispers were a lullaby to the locals. Gary Hill's family ran a fuel business that was as much a part of the town as the lighthouse guiding ships home. The 70s brought challenges with the fuel embargo, but the Hills never faced rations, fueling not just cars, but the lifeblood of the town's commerce, the commercial fish boats, and the Coast Guard. Gary's father, a man of the sea with hands as rough as the waves, had built a legacy that Gary was determined to uphold. When Jack Nelson, a respected competitor, retired, he offered his fuel delivery boat to Gary, a testament to the rapport between the two families. Despite his father's initial reluctance, Gary saw an opportunity to expand their horizon. The years passed, and the single-hull tanker they operated was soon to be outlawed. Faced with the daunting task of building a new double-wall tanker, Gary's fate seemed sealed until a chance encounter with an old friend from MIT led him to a retired engineer in Palm Springs. Together, they defied the odds and crafted a set of plans approved by the Coast Guard. With determination and the help of skilled welders from Ensenada, Gary and his son built a new tanker in an industrial building in Santa Ana. They worked tirelessly, installing systems, plumbing, hydraulics, and an engine sourced from Gary's brother in the marine engine business. Now, with a state-of-the-art fuel tanker, the only one of its kind on the West Coast, Gary and his son navigate the waters, fueling the vessels that keep harbor alive, from the Catalina Flyer to the majestic yachts at the Balboa Bay Club. They serve them all, ensuring that the town's heartbeat never skips a beat. As the sun sets on harbor, the silhouette of the tanker against the orange sky is a reminder of the Hill family's resilience and the bonds that hold the community together. For this town, the fuel they deliver powers not just the boats, but the dreams of those who call harbor their home. This story captures the essence of the video, highlighting the family's dedication to their business and the community, the challenges they faced, and their innovative spirit that led to the creation of a unique fuel tanker. It's a tale of legacy, innovation, and the unbreakable bonds of a seaside town. Gary Hill paused, his gaze drifting towards the horizon where the sky kissed the sea. He began, his voice carrying the weight of history. Our fuel delivery service wasn't the first to make waves here in Newport Beach. Long before us, there was the Beak family's ferry service. He leaned back, the creak of his chair blending with the seagulls' cries. It all started back in 1919. Gary continued when Joseph Allen Beak, a visionary with a heart as vast as the Pacific, obtained rights from the city to start a ferry service across Newport Harbor. The Beak story is one of true pioneering spirit. Joseph, a college student at the time, saw potential in connecting Balboa Island to the Balboa Peninsula. With his original ferry, the Ark, he began shuttling passengers for just 5 cents one. Gary's eyes twinkled with admiration. They were the bridge between shores long before bridges were built. And it wasn't just about transport. It was about connecting lives, dreams, and opportunities. He chuckled and talked about ingenuity. Joseph Beak even built the ferries himself. Can you imagine that? The ultimate dyer, indeed, too. The Beak family's service has been more than just a ferry crossing. It's been a century-long journey of back and forth, a testament to their dedication to this community tree. And here we are, decades later, still fueling the vessels that continue to connect people, just like the Beaks did. Gary stood up, his silhouette framed against the setting sun. Our businesses may be different, but our essence is the same. We're part of the fabric of Newport Beach, woven into its history, its present, and, hopefully, its future. With a nod to the legacy of the Beaks, Gary turned back to his tanker, ready to write the next chapter of his own family's story on the waters of Newport Beach.